Alex from France claims that her house is haunted. Alex says she's seen objects moving around on their own and heard strange, unexplained noises from parts of the house that she thought were empty. She begins to feel scared for her son's safety, but says that no one believes that her house is haunted. So she starts recording the activity and uploading the footage to her social media. One night, Alex is home alone watching a movie when suddenly this happens.
Il avait des petits magnets perdus de la carte de France, il connaît tout. Il est juste fan de cordon bleu, ce mec. Et ça lui sert énormément. C'est pas possible.
Objects start moving all on their own, and the bedroom door even slams shut. Alex gets up to investigate, and that's when the scariest thing happens. What sounds like footsteps running towards her can be heard, but as Alex looks around, there's nothing there. Alex is left feeling spooked, but the creepy activity doesn't end there. A few nights later, she's home alone again and records this.
C'est quoi ça?
In the middle of the night, Alex hears a piano playing downstairs. She goes to check it out, and that's when she hears what sounds like her son calling for her. Things get worse as soon as she enters the room with the piano inside. Books fly off their shelves, and a chair rocks all on its own. The experience has left her terrified, and she's convinced that she's being haunted by something evil. Many of her viewers agree with her, suggesting that it could be a demon, and urged her to move out as soon as she can. But what do you think? Drop a comment and let me know. Do you have a creepy clip to share? Send your scary footage to our email address, contactmindjunkie@gmail.com, and we might feature it on the channel. This next clip has been shared a long time ago, but I haven't seen any other channels post it recently, so here it is. The video was uploaded to the internet by Magnus Rismer, who says in the description that the video was taken by his friend who caught something creepy on camera. The start of the video shows Magnus's friend approaching what he believes to be an abandoned house. He ventures inside and, well, maybe he shouldn't have. The face of someone or something is illuminated in his flashlight, scaring the living shit out of him. And to this day, neither Magnus nor his friend can explain who or what this is. Magnus Rismer titled this video as Haunted House in Norway, suggesting that he thinks it's something paranormal. But what or who do you think this is? Use the comments to share your thoughts. Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the paranormal YouTube channel Clip Store uploaded this next video after they investigated an abandoned apartment building. Until about 30 years ago, the building was full of residents. But after a young girl suddenly passed away and the owner went missing, people started to feel paranoid in their own homes. According to local legend, residents frequently heard voices and some even claimed to see the ghost of the woman who passed away. Gradually, every single tenant packed up and moved away, and rumours spread that the building was haunted, and attempts to sell it to a new owner failed, so it was abandoned. Gachan and Daichan hear the creepy stories and decide to check it out. What they catch on camera has left their viewers feeling spooked.
てか多分ほらオーナー男性って言ってたでしょ。これどう考えても離れってもうオーナー宅じゃない？っていう、だからちょっとお互いその見つけた部屋を調査する。何の音今の？え？何の音？
もしもし？
誰？
誰？
え？え？
どうした？
誰かいますか？大丈夫、ちょっと待ってね。
大丈夫？
A strange sound can be heard. Then, when Gachan looks up, we can see what looks like the face of a person peeking down at him. Daichan is on the other end of the phone the entire time, asking if Gachan is okay, but Gachan is too terrified to answer him. He has to give himself a minute to calm down, then he decides to head upstairs. This is where things get a lot worse. Of human feet appear in the mirror, but when Gachan turns around, there's nothing there. At this point, he can't bear it any longer and gets out of there. Later, he says that he was so scared he had to stop filming because he felt like he might pass out. But what exactly did he see? Viewers think that Gachan encountered the ghost of the woman who is said to haunt the abandoned apartment building, which has led many to wonder what might have happened if Gachan didn't get out of there when he did. Let me know what you think might have happened in the comments. The next clip in this week's compilation was uploaded to YouTube by Japanese ghost hunting channel Amagatoki Film. In the clip, Hiro conducts a paranormal investigation of an apartment where a woman tragically passed away. When the woman's family cleared away her belongings, they discovered a mysterious SD card full of creepy footage. Fearing that something sinister could have taken place, they call in Hiro from Amagatoki Film. This is what he caught on camera.
僕も今真っ暗なんであんまり見えてないんですけど、ここの部屋がちょっとやっぱ気味悪いですね。気味悪いって言っちゃいけないけど。
Hiro takes photos using the flash function on his phone, but he doesn't notice the shadowy figure lurking behind him. He continues the investigation, and this is when he notices something strange, an unpleasant smell lingering in the house, and then this happens.
待って今かなりはっきりこの部屋から聞こえてる。今確実に部屋からてかこの向こうから聞こえてるよ。いやほら。キッチンの方から聞こえるって。 じ音じゃない？いや、わかんないけど。いや、ちょっと待って、マジ聞こえたよ、今。そんななんか陶器が、食器のようなさ、皿がガシャガシャなるようなものなんてないもんね。ちょっと待って。なんでまた鳴り出してんの？ついてないんだけど。ついてないよ。なんでまた鳴り出してんの？やばい。なんで止まらんの？しゃれんな。おう！いいの？すいません。
Hiro hears noises from the kitchen, but there's nothing there. All the cupboards and drawers are empty. Suddenly, the recording from the SD card starts playing all on its own, and then things take an even more terrifying turn. Someone or something can be seen on the other side of the glass window, but as Hiro walks around in the dark apartment trying to find whatever it was, he can't see anything out of the ordinary. He doesn't even see the shadowy figure behind him again. Soon after, Hiro's flashlight starts to run low on charge, forcing him to wrap up the investigation. But even after leaving the apartment, he can't stop thinking about the haunting image of the figure behind the glass. Hiro and his viewers speculate that the apartment may be haunted by the ghost of the woman who passed away. Could this be her? Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong from the YouTube channel Horror Xiaolong uploaded this next series of clips after a visit to an abandoned funeral home in Xinjiao City, which went badly wrong. Locals say the creepy funeral home is haunted by the ghosts of people who were unable to move on to the afterlife. And that's exactly what Xiaolong goes looking for, but he's totally unprepared for what he is about to see. Just outside the funeral home, Xiaolong sees an old hearse, and that's when things start to get truly scary.
What?
The door to the back of the abandoned vehicle opens all on its own, almost as if it's being opened by something we can't see. Xiaolong is understandably freaked out, but he continues his exploration and heads inside the building.
哎呦我操你妈呀！我去你妈的！我操！他妈的，这是放尸体了！我操！我操！对不起！我操！操你妈！对不起。
By this point, Xiaolong knows that coming here was a mistake, but his viewers urge him to keep going, as, well, this whole video was recorded live. He takes out an amulet that he says will protect him from evil spirits, but then this happens.
操你妈！
small, pale face can be seen peeking down from a hatch in the ceiling. Right before Xiaolong's eyes, the face rises into the air and disappears. Could this be one of the ghosts that is said to haunt the abandoned funeral home? Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this. This next clip was uploaded to the R Ghosts subreddit by user Arachnid Altruistic, and it has really caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts online. According to the OP, the clip was recorded by his friend who works at a children's hospital in Los Angeles. In the clip, she and her co-workers are recording themselves in an empty hallway, but things are about to get creepy.
You see that?
Yeah.
The next clip is of Hay. That's the person that does not exist.
And then scroll on.
And then
And then he
it's gone.
disappears.
He disappears. You kind of see a little shadow there pop up and gone. And then all you see is Wendy's back.
Interesting.
But his face, if you go a little slower, you can see it completely. Let me go to the frame. There, you can catch his face.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And scroll all the way down.
And then he's gone.
I want to look at the shadow.
The face of what looks like a man can be seen for a split second before it suddenly vanishes. According to the OP's friend, neither she nor any of her co-workers know who the man is and claim to have not seen him while recording. The OP uploaded the clip to Our Ghosts, suggesting that he thinks his friend may have had an encounter with something paranormal. After posting the recording, an intense debate started in the comments. There are always skeptics, but many commenters are convinced that something spooky is going on in this clip. But I'm curious to know what you think. Is this a ghost? Share your thoughts below. In early 2025, a young woman moved with her family into a new home. However, within just a few days, things started to take a terrifying turn. The woman, who goes by the username DS Family on social media, claims that her daughter began to feel so scared she didn't want to sleep on her own in her new room. At first, DS thinks her daughter is just upset because they are in a new house, but then the little girl starts saying there is a scary woman watching her.
Maman, elle me fait peur, elle a des grandes dents.
Elle a des grandes dents.
Oui.
Oh non.
Il a les cheveux, il a dans mes souris.
Elle sourit. Ça te fait peur?
Oui. Je reste toujours sur le plafond et me regarde.
Elle te regarde et ça te fait peur?
Oui.
D'accord, mon cœur, elle va partir. Elle va partir, la dame.
Quand il n'est pas moi, il est quelqu'un plus.
DS's daughter claims to see a mysterious woman. DS thinks it must be part of her daughter's imagination, but a few moments later, something happens that makes her think her daughter might be telling the truth after all.
Oui, je te crois, ma fille.
Maman, regarde.
The bedroom door slowly opens and DS's daughter claims to see a woman looking at her, but when DS goes to check, there's no one there. After that, the activity begins to get more and more intense. A few nights later, DS is recording a live video for her social media account when something very unsettling happens.
J'ai pas de trucs dans les mains. Et là, c'est la chambre de mon fils, je vais aller vite. Voilà. Oh, ça va mieux là déjà. Je vais dingue. Est-ce que vous entendez les pas juste?
A dark figure can be seen for just a second, but when DS switches on the light, it's nowhere to be seen. Earlier in the live video, DS heard footsteps and strange noises, leading her and her followers to speculate that whatever this is responsible for all the scary activity that has been freaking DS and her family out. Could it be that this dark shadow belongs to the woman DS's daughter claims to have seen? Viewers think that DS's house is haunted by the ghost of a woman who passed away inside, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Is this a ghost, as viewers suggest? Drop a comment below. 20 years ago, Sean Robinson inherited a painting from his grandmother, which he claims is the world's most haunted painting. The creepy piece of art is known as the Anguished Man and was reportedly created by someone who mixed his own blood into the paint before he suddenly passed away. Sean, now the owner of the painting, says it is cursed. Wherever the painting is, lights flicker, objects move around on their own, and creepy noises can be heard. Sean decides to make a YouTube channel for the painting where he documents all the scary activity that happens around it. One night, he sets up a camera to record the painting, and the footage has left his viewers spooked.
I'm going to record it for approximately 8 hours, see if we can catch some of the activity on video. So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it for approximately 8 hours, and I'll leave the light on.
A lot of activity is caught on camera. Sean struggles to count them all, but the activity that scares him the most, those creepy noises. And whatever this is that darts past the camera, Sean says he has no idea how to explain any of it, but his viewers all agree that the painting is incredibly cursed. One says perhaps the soul of the painter, and who knows what else, has attached itself to the work. Another suggests that the sounds Sean recorded are the cries of the painter's ghost, who is begging for his soul to be set free. Whatever the case, this painting is pretty terrifying. But do you think it's cursed? Or could it all be a well-orchestrated hoax? Let me know. These next clips were recorded in an abandoned house in rural Portugal by social media user Casa de Jojo. According to Jojo, the old house used to belong to a man who recently passed away, but it is said that his ghost has been seen wandering the area around the house. Jojo is recording a video of the house for her viewers when she captures something that leaves her viewers spooked.
Então, gente, eu vim aqui. Ó, tá bem escuro. Tiraram a cama daqui já. Não consigo nem filmar direito porque tá escuro. Mas alguém pediu pra mim poder filmar de novo aqui, esse local. Ai, até embaçou, credo. Mas já tiraram a cama, ela tá tirando as coisas daqui, tá vendo? Ó, já não tem quase nada. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo colocar o flash aqui. Aí, pronto. Agora eu consigo colocar o flash, ó. Tiraram, ó. Não tem mais nada. Ó. Mas pediram pra eu poder vir aqui e fazer um outro vídeo. Só que eu não achei o comentário da pessoa que pediu. Que a pessoa falou que o lugar está carregado. Eu vim aqui agora, foi o horário que deu pra mim vir. Então...
Did you see it? A face can be seen peeking out from behind the door. Jojo didn't notice it at the time and would only realise anything was there when her eagle-eyed viewers pointed it out to her. Jojo has no explanation for it, except that it could have something to do with the ghost people have claimed to see wandering the area around the abandoned house.
Gente, então, esse lugar é bem sinistro mesmo. E uma coisa aconteceu, mas só que não foi aqui, foi na rua. Meu filho tava brincando de bola na rua ali, onde a gente mora, e eu entrei pra poder pegar uma garrafa de água. E quando eu saí, ele falou assim: ô mãe, você não falou que o moço que fica ali atrás morreu? Eu falei: morreu, porque meu filho via ele passar às vezes, né? Aí ele: mas então quem que é o moço que passou aqui? Eu falei: passou aonde? Aí, tipo assim, ficou uma coisa estranha, porque ele cismou que viu o moço e eu não vi ninguém na rua, entendeu? Nossa rua é sem saída. Não tinha como alguém ter ido pra algum canto, né? E aí ficou essa questão. Meu Deus, eu também fiquei, na hora fiquei tremida, mas eu fingi pra ele que ele tinha confundido, pra ele não ficar com medo, né, gente? Mas isso aqui realmente é bem sinistro, não sei, um lugar talvez pesado, né?
Jojo is concerned that something sinister is going on with this house, and her viewers aren't sure what to think. But there is one thing they can all agree on. Whatever Jojo caught on camera is creepy as hell. But who or what is it? At around 10:19 PM on August the 27th, a man named Rodney was working alone in the back of a large retail store when his shift is suddenly interrupted by something which he can't explain. Confused, he checks the CCTV camera footage and it showed this.
Just putting things away from the box. Alright, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. Alright, watch.
You have the doctrine right, and you stow it on a shelf in your closet, and do not pull that doctrine out.
Boom, you see that? I'll get back here for you guys to give you a better view. Look at that. And I'm just like...
Not what I asked you.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that? Come out. I'm not afraid of you. Is that you that threw down the box earlier? Come on out. You don't scare me. Come on up. Always trying to mess with me. Ooh! Oh, no. Hell no. Hell. Let me see. Hold on. Where am I? I'm here. Where am I going? Look, there I am, right there. Look, you see that? You see that? Nah. Nah. Hell no.
Rodney says he has no idea on just how his hair was pulled or what caused this large heavy box to mysteriously topple over. But what's your verdict? Is this something paranormal? And if not, just who or what pulled his hair? Let me know. This next entry was uploaded by social media user Paranormal SJL, who says she's being haunted by something evil. Back in September, SJL was recording a video of herself singing when suddenly she hears someone or something knocking on her door.
¿Quién anda ahí?
A few days pass and everything seems normal, but then one night, SJL is relaxing in bed when suddenly the knocking starts again.
Mami, te grabo este video porque están tocando constantemente la puerta. Están pasando cosas que no son normales. ¿Quién? ¿Quién? No hay nadie. ¿Viste eso?
A few nights later, the knocking starts again, but this time she decides not to open the front door. SJL and her viewers believe that she is being haunted, and by opening the door, she may have accidentally invited something in. But what do you think? Is SJL being haunted by something evil? Let me know down below. Jorge and his family have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity in their home. Objects would move without any explanation, and shadow figures have been seen. The activity became so intense that Jorge set up security cameras around his home, and one day, one of the cameras caught this.
What was that? What the hell was that? This is how we get on here. Come on, guys. This is crazy. We couldn't even be asleep in here. I don't even want to wake her up. What the fuck? Leave us alone! Leave us alone. We're not scared of you anymore. Leave us alone. Just sit back down. Just sit back down. I'm not waking up the baby for this. This is crazy. Leave us alone. What the? Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Come here. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Various objects around the room move all on their own. Jorge's wife tries to be brave, but when a chair is suddenly shoved out from under the table, she decides enough is enough. She grabs the kids and gets out of there. She hopes that will be the end of it, but later that night, while they're all asleep, the baby monitor set up in their bedroom captures this. A series of loud knocks can be heard, then the bedroom door creaks open and closed mysteriously on its own. We then see Jorge's wife get up out of bed, and she slowly moves towards the door in a dreamlike state, as if something is controlling her. And after Jorge reviewed the footage, he was shocked. He immediately shows his wife, who doesn't remember any of it. Also, what's strange is that this has never ever happened before. ever. After uploading this video, viewers believe that something paranormal is at play here, with many suggesting Jorge's wife was possessed or controlled by whatever was moving the door. But what's your verdict? According to Madison, she and her siblings have always been terrified of her parents' room. They claim to have seen shadowy figures and heard footsteps, as if someone is walking around even when the room is empty.
One night when my family decided at the last minute that they were going to go out to eat for dinner, I currently was not feeling good, so I decided to stay home instead, which would later turn out to be a mistake for me. So about 30 minutes after they left, I'm sitting here in this exact chair, but I was sitting here watching my scary movie when all of a sudden I heard somebody say my name. It sounded exactly like my mom's voice. So I kind of just talked myself down, told myself I was just imagining things, I already didn't feel good, so I was probably just tired. So I continued to watch my movie. And not even 2 minutes later, coming from where my mom's room is at, I hear her voice go, "Madison." I text her, I'm like, "Hey, I can hear you saying my name. Are you sure you took the boys, or did Dad come and pick them up and take them?" And she just responds back and she's like, "What are you talking about? You literally saw me walk out the door and leave with them." I decided to get out my phone and try to record it so I could show my mom what was going on. So like I said, I'm sitting here in the living room in this chair. All the lights are out because I'm watching a movie, except for the light in my mom's room, because I'll be honest, we were all terrified as my mom's room because that's where the most activity happens. So I pause the TV and I start recording my mom's door. You see the shadow go by. You see a figure almost look like it's on its hands and knees crawl out of the room. Alright guys, so here we go. So right there, you see the shadow come out of the room. Remember, nobody else is home. There's nothing physically there that can make that shadow. Boom. You see something squatted down on the ground trying to go back into the room.
A shadow appears in the doorway. Madison says that it looks like someone is crawling on the floor, but there's no one else in the house. And that's not the only evidence of paranormal activity Madison claims to have caught on camera.
So this experience happened to be a night whenever I was home alone. So being home alone, I'm in the kitchen making myself something to eat when I started to hear some rustling coming from my mom's room. So I continue doing what I'm doing, making whatever I'm making, and all of a sudden I hear a loud crash come from the bathroom. So I get up and I decide to go investigate first. I walk into her room. The lights are off. I turn the lights on because I'm scared. Go into the bathroom. And there is nothing on the floor that could have made that crashing noise, but the towels that were on the towel rack were swinging. So after that, I wasn't so fearless anymore, and I got my little butt back out of that room. I left the door open, the lights were back off, and I just started to record because I could still hear the noises coming from the bathroom.
This time, Madison says she was home alone again when she heard mysterious noises coming from her parents' bedroom. Terrified, she records this on her phone.
Alright guys, so while you're watching, make sure you watch this area right here because this is where the presence will first show up. I'll just play that for y'all one more time in case you didn't get a good look.
Madison has no idea what this is or the other shadow she recorded, but she believes they are both paranormal, and her viewers agree. But what do you think this is? Is this proof that Madison's family home is haunted just as she believes? Let me know. You will see a man recording himself while kayaking in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The man is the owner of a martial arts social media account, but what he discovered in the clip you're about to see shocked him so much he had to upload it.
I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but I just reported it. That's a car in the river. That is an SUV. Look at this. Completely fully submerged. It honestly looks like a Kia Soul. Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
As the man records the submerged car, the voice of a child can be heard.
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
The man didn't notice it at the time and claims to have been completely alone. Viewers think it sounds like a child saying, "Dad, pay attention, there's a bridge."
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
Many say that the voice could be the ghost of a child who passed away while in the car. And it gets creepier. Soon after finding the submerged car, the man called the emergency services, and this is what happened when they hauled the car out of the river. Something can be seen moving inside the car, but just what the f is it? Is it something paranormal? You tell me. YouTuber David Rabordow uploaded the next clip and titled it "Strange, Horrific Creatures." In the clip, we see a young man and woman walking around the forest late at night. They're recording with a low light camera, and what they catch on camera really is horrifying.
Ay, ayuda. Quero ver o que é. Vamos embora.
Someone or something can be seen in the trees. Then something else appears right in front of the man and woman. The camera then seems to break and the recording stops. YouTube viewers aren't too sure what this could be. Some think that this, well, whatever it is a skinwalker, a mythological creature from Native American folklore. However, other viewers think that this looks more like some kind of alien. Then, of course, there are skeptics who think the whole thing was faked for views. But what's your verdict? Is this video proof of, quote, strange, horrific creatures, as David Rabordow suggests? Or is it all just a well-orchestrated hoax? Drop a comment and let me know. It's almost Christmas, and social media user Brie has decorated her home for the season. There's a Christmas tree, a wreath on the door, and of course, an elf on the shelf. These popular elf dolls are said to watch children for Santa Claus, reporting back whether they've been good or bad. Parents move the elves around the house without their children noticing, creating the illusion that the elves are alive. It's all just innocent holiday fun, but in recent years, many internet users have reported strange phenomena surrounding the elf dolls. Some say the elves really do move on their own, while others say they attract the ghosts of children who have passed away. Brie uploaded this clip after her son caught something scary on camera. He was up late at night, hoping to film the elf moving, but instead, this happened. Something appears in a flash of blue light. If you look closely, it looks like the figure of a child gazing up at the elf doll. Brie says she has no logical explanation for this scary apparition. According to her, she and her other kids were asleep when the video was recorded, so there's no way it was any of them. She thinks that whatever this is must be paranormal. Viewers think that what Bree's son caught on camera was the ghost of a child who passed away just before Christmas. But what do you think? Is this a ghost, or is there a more logical explanation? Let me know down below. Late one night, a woman named Laura was relaxing at home with her 2 youngest children, while her eldest was staying at a friend's house and her husband was away for work. What started as a quiet, peaceful evening quickly turned into a terrifying ordeal she'll never forget.
Who is it?
Me.
Who's me?
Your son.
Aren't you at your friend's sleepover? Who are you?
Your son.
What do you want?
However, the creepiness doesn't end there. A few nights later, when Laura and her youngsters are relaxing alone in the house, they're disturbed again.
That's me, Adam.
Claudio? 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 Claudio?
Laura believes that whatever was behind the door on both these nights was a quote, a mimic, a sinister entity that looks and acts just like a real person and often pretending to be someone you know. It's almost perfect at copying voices, movements, and behaviour, but there's always something a little off, like strange eyes, an odd tone of voice, or weird movements. Mimics use this trick to earn your trust and get close to you before revealing their true, terrifying nature. Some say they are spirits, others think they're monsters, but one thing is certain, if something feels wrong about someone you know, it might just be a mimic. Adventures post videos related to camping and van life. Never anything paranormal. But all that changed when Adam decided to go camping in a forest that is rumoured to be extremely haunted. The forest is located right next to a cemetery, and according to local legend, the ghosts of those who are buried there roam amongst the trees at night. For the first part of the video, Adam makes his way to the area. When he arrives, he parks up his van and goes for a wander in the dark. A little while later, Ad stops to make a coffee. He sets his camera down, and unbeknownst to him, the camera captures someone or something. Watch closely.
Hot chocolate, the luxury version. I don't really think this through. I should have got a saucepan with a lid.
Did you spot it? Something white can be seen moving in the background between the trees. Adam doesn't notice it, and later he continues on through the forest. All the while, he keeps hearing strange sounds, but brushes it off like it's nothing to worry about. But then this happens.
I swear, I keep seeing someone. Hold on. There's no one there, but I swear there was. I think I'm gonna go this way, to be honest with you. What the hell? That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
A figure appears out of the shadows right in front of Adam, who sees it and flees for his life. But who or what did he see?
What the f? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
It's the middle of the night and social media user Erin is jolted awake by a loud noise. It sounds like something coming from the bathroom downstairs, so Erin gets out of bed and goes to investigate. Before she leaves the safety of her bedroom, she grabs her phone just in case.
I need help. I took this video at like 2:30 this morning and I don't know what to do. Oh god, something's in the bathroom. There's no way something is not in the bathroom downstairs. So now it's almost 8 a.m. I'm not positive, but I have to imagine whatever it was is still in there. 1, what the heck could it be? 2, what do I do? Because I am not opening that door.
Terrified of what might be lurking inside, she doesn't dare open the door. But it's 2:30 a.m. and Erin is home alone. There's nothing she can do except wait until morning. After posting the video on her social media, one clever viewer suggests that Erin should try to look through the bathroom window outside.
Alright, I think whatever was in there is probably still in there, so I'm gonna see if I can figure it out from the outside. There's a window down there, and that window hopefully has the shade up. Okay. Oh no, the shade is down. Why is the shade down? I need the shade to be up.
Unfortunately, the shade is down in the bathroom, preventing Erin from seeing inside. However, something happened in this clip that Erin accidentally recorded, but didn't notice at the time. After she says she hopes the bathroom shade is up, viewers claim to hear a mysterious voice whispering, "No, it's not."
And that window hopefully has the shade up.
This has led several viewers to speculate that whatever is in the bathroom could be paranormal. At this point though, Erin is convinced that it's just a trapped animal, but she's too scared to open the door by herself, so she calls her brother-in-law for help.
Alright, well, not quite the update I was expecting to give, but the bathroom was empty. So we couldn't get the camera under the door. We then just like set up a bunch of barricades to open the door and basically route whatever it was down the hall, and had the door into the garage open and then the garage door open, thinking we could like scurry it along. And my brother-in-law went in, he had like all the protective gear on, and yeah, he couldn't find anything. Looked under the sink, looked in the toilet, looked behind the washer and dryer. There were really no signs of like disturbance. I couldn't find claw marks anywhere on the bottom of the door. So at this point, the best guess is it was either in the heat vent, which is in the ceiling, which is up near the door, so kind of like where the sound was coming from, or possibly in the ceiling or the wall. And all you people who think I need to like call someone to deal with paranormal, I'm just gonna like, that's not, I don't think that's happening. I think it's an animal. I think it's some kind of critter. It just unfortunately is going to be an unsolved mystery for now.
Erin and her brother-in-law find nothing in the bedroom, no trapped animal, and not even claw marks on the door or the walls. Erin insists that it must have been in the air vent, but some viewers say she is just too scared to accept that there could have been something sinister inside the bathroom that night. But what's your verdict? Did something paranormal get into Erin's home, or was it just an animal after all? Let me know down below. Final clip in this week's compilation was shared to the YouTube channel Mad Jack's Twisted Outcasts. In the clip, a group of teenagers sneak into an abandoned school in the middle of the night. While exploring the ground floor, they hear a number of unexplained noises, putting them all on edge. But not wanting to show their fear, they head upstairs to find out where the noises are coming from. And this is when things get creepy.
This is how bad stuff happens.
Someone can be seen standing in the dark, empty room. When the teenagers see whoever or whatever this is, they freak out and run off. But just what the hell did they see? Is this just a random person, or is there something much more sinister going on here? Some viewers have suggested that this could be the ghost of someone who passed away inside the school. And some, well, they just aren't buying it. But what do you think? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.